What a cracking morning this has turned out to be. Sun's out already, it's 17 degrees and it's like 6:30 in the morning. All of the boat's covered in moisture. You can see the windows there. Everything just needs the sun to burn all that off. We've got a couple other yachts out on the river. I'm on the River Stour at the moment. I'm heading round to the Stour. We're going to fish the tide all the way up. And I might stop off at Shetland Pier as well, maybe, on the off chance, if there's a little spot I can nibble in there. But we'll have a go, see what we can turn up, and hopefully one of these big bass is going to end up on Alaska. So that's first fish of the day for me, working the little lure rod. Got a little surface popper on there, and then I got a rag just as we're drifting down as well, a bit of ragworm, and look at that little beauty. Roger, bang, bang, bang. I've left the drag off quite a bit, just so that 38 centimetres, cracker. Left the drag off quite a bit, so if it does go, it's not gonna pull the rod over. It's just gonna take the line and hook itself on. I'm using those circle hooks again. Woohoo! First one, buzzing. That's all I'm using. 4/0 circle hook, and I've just trimmed the rag on the top there, and I've got the big long tail there. Normally I try and feed more on, but I'm trying to get as much movement in the water as I can. But it's such a perfect day for it to drift down. And then I've got quite a long hook length. Give it a metre to a 4-ounce lead at the bottom. Gone for a nice smooth lead, with the idea being that it won't snag up on as much stuff, but we shall see. There you go, there you go, there you go. Fish on. That is a good fish. Look at that, that is a good fish. Yes. Yes. Here we go. That's gone screaming off. Yes, boy. Still going. Coming up at the back of the boat. Try and get this camera in there for you. Get the net ready. It's just come off. No way. No way. Ah. Oh. Both rods have just taken off. It's got one in the landing net off that rod. Cracking fish, that one I got in the net on the floor. I've got another decent one here, I think, still here. There it is. I'm going to have to somehow get that one out of the net, or I'm going to have to lift this one up. This one's a lot smaller, so this one's coming over the side. Like that. What a little haul that is. I've got 2 fish on board, and they're both screamers. Check this. This is the one down here, and that is lip hooked to perfection. Look at that one. Ha 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 ha. Couldn't be happy with that fish. That has made the early start worth it. Look at that. Absolute beauty. And that one is coming in at 50. Well, my thing stops at 50, and it's about 4 centimetres over that. So that's a 54 centimetre fish. What an absolute belter. Cracker, that one. Back in the net for you. You got this one here, which is another cracker, which is coming in at, that's a 40. So I've got a 40 and about a 54 there. Oh, buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Where's my unhooker? Just had that cracking little run there, so now I've returned to the same point of the drift. Hoping it's going to take me through. It was a couple of minutes from the top of the drift, so I'm almost on the same track now. 19 foot of water. I'm just hoping that's going to take me, because it was literally one bang gone over, then the other one's gone over. So there's obviously good feeding ground there or something, but fingers crossed that's going to go again. That must have been a knock. There you go. Again, both at the same time. Oh, I think it's come off. Oh, no, it hasn't. Tell you what. You can see why I thought it came off. Look at that little fella. There's another one. Is it there? Is it there? Yes, it's there. Yeah. And it feels a bit better than the last one, because it's going. And it is a bit better than the last one. It's only a lip hook, so that's a gamble. That's another crack of that. Look at that one. Both in exactly the same spot. That one comes in. Yeah. 41.9, that one. Nah, it's 41, 42 centimetres, so it's on the legal limit, but that one's going back. Fight another day. Kablam! Yes! Right, I'm now going to reset everything. Worms loaded up on the hook. And we get straight back to that little spot there. Because in the time it's taken me to unhook that fish, I've gone from 18 foot of water to now 34, so I've drifted into the channel. So I want to be back over there, which is where I'm going to go. Rebait first. Right, so back up to the top of the drift, rods in, and then hopefully I'll go straight over that same mark again where these fish are coming in from. Right, what's what? That is that one. That is that one. Right, Rod can go first. Not even going to turn the drag on this, I'm just going to put the ratchet because it's a big old reel. Interesting, the boat next to me now has clocked on to what I'm doing. Let's see how close they're going to come. I think they've realised they might possibly be in slightly too deep of water. Oh, they're not coming this way, actually, they're just heading upriver a bit. So they might have found some fish, I don't know. There you go. Oh, yes. That wasn't far away. Yes. That's a cracking bite, that is. Yeah, boy. And that one's going as well. Ah, told you it's that mark. There it goes. This is a good fish. Oh, I might have caught my other line up. Actually, that's what that knock was on that line. Haven't seen it yet. There it is, back of the boat. Come on, baby. Yeah. Actually, not as big as the fight it gave, but oh, what is this? That's from the other boat going up because it's got itself tangled around my other line. I'll try and sort that out before much else happens, and it might be quite an easy unhook. Unclip the hook length. Another nice fish. Slab of silver. So easy they come out. And so easy they go in. So that one is about 39.5, that one. But that is a thick fish. That is a nice fat one. Absolutely gorgeous. And that'll go back like a bird as well. And I was half joking doing the 30-second countdown, but I reckon I was spot on, because it is bang on that mark again. 17 foot of water. I thought, just bring this one in to reset, but I thought it was stuck around that. Holy moly, this one's just been sat on it. I cannot believe that's happened. I brought that other fish in, it tangled itself around my line, and I said, I think there's a bite on there. No, it's not, it's on there. And look at the fish that has just sat on there whilst I've tied and sorted that out. This is unreal. Look at how that's hooked. It couldn't be any less hooked, really. That is only just in the corner of its mouth. Unbelievable. I don't think that knew it was hooked. And look at that for a fish. This is turning out a bit of a red letter day. I reckon that's a 45. Oh my goodness, no it's not. It's a 49. Look at that. Oh yes, boy. Beautiful fish. Absolute screamer. Wow. Ultimate predator really are these rivers. Back to the top of the drift. I haven't gone all the way to the top because the first bit didn't seem to produce much. So I've sort of come halfway down, save a bit of time. 19 foot of water, dropping slightly, 18.5 now. River's starting to get a bit busier. I've got that same boat there, 2 more fishing boats just over there, 3 actually now. 4! They're popping up from everywhere. There you go, still there. Thought it was anyway. Yeah. Little schoolie. That's not. Similar sort of size as the other one. Both lip hooked, both on exactly that same mark. That is absolutely awesome. So I'm going to go up and have an anchor on it. Here's one. Apologise to my mate over here, who should have gone first really, but there you go, just anchored up, just settled. And here we go again. Come on, be the fish. Not sure it's even there anymore, unless it's quite a small one. Oh no, it's there. And it is a small one, but a fish is a fish is a fish, and you can't grumble at that. Lovely little number. A fish is a fish is a fish. You see that? It's so easy. On the hook, invert it, off it goes. Easy squeezy. I'll tell you what, that has turned into a cracking session. That first fish that I lost, the one where the rod took off and I lost it at the back of the boat, I just wasn't organised and I got a bit, don't know how I felt about it. Had myself a caramel latte with it, picked me up, tried drifting on the other side of the river, yes, and I've ended up with keeping these 2. That's a 54 centimetre bass, and that's a 50. So ideal eating size, really.
I've just run over something. We want a pop, we don't know what we hit. We hit something. We still make them weigh,
Oh
but
dear.
like a sort of vibration, because they don't get too far ahead, we might need to go.
Oh dear, someone's run over something. Knocked a bearing out or something. Anyway, this is a 54, that's a 50, ideal eating size. Come on lads, not the time for an emergency. And still got a bit of bait left, so I'll crack on. See if I can get out again at some point. Maybe tomorrow morning, because it has been a cracking session. But time to head back now, moor the boat up. Let's see where we go from there. Well, from that first fish, that big one I lost over the other side of the river, I got a bit down. I thought, oh, it's no good. So I calmed myself down, went to the other side. I've done some awesome drifts. I've ended up keeping these two. I've got a 54 and a 50. I think it's that way around. Yeah, it is. That's the 54 centimetre. That's the 50. They'll be for the table. Constant run of schoolies. It has slowed down just a little bit now, but I've used half pack of worms, and I'm out now. So I've got another half pack, which I'll try and use up. I'll sneak out again probably tomorrow morning, because it's been great, really good fun. Fast and furious, these bass. They're pound for pound awesome fighters. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you again.